Good evening from the Paycom Center in Oklahoma City. Yes, now we're finally live after some technical difficulties and my charger not wanting to charge. It's time for Thunder basketball between the Thunder and the Sacramento Kings. Thunder are 14-1. Kings are 7-7, as you saw the lineups there.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Kings. 6.5 games behind them.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast
there's your lineups.
and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
And we're underway here at the Paycom Center.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side.
As the Kings won the tip.
At the 3, the small forward. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find.
And Levine steps out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. That was a big mistake there for Zach Levine. And the Kings wearing the black jerseys, purple and white stripes. Kings white letters and numbers. Thunder all white, OKC in blue letters, blue numbers and numerals.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last
or letters and numerals, rather.
And had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one.
SGA, here's a 3. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball for Luke Dort to kick off the scoring. Oklahoma City off to a 3-0 lead, just underway here in the first.
DeRozan kicks it over to Schroeder. Murray left side. Back to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the
Schroeder for 3, that's missed.
Right back with the 3 of his own.
Thunder will get the rebound.
Here's Williams, and he drops it in from the low post.
And there's 2 points for Williams. 5-0 Oklahoma City.
The defense can't give him that much room, inside or out.
Levine kicks to Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Fires for 3.
There's a 3 that's missed. Rebound for the Thunder.
He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around.
But it will not charge.
Here's Dort. That 3 off the mark. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
There's Sabonis. He'll take his first points, get the Kings on the board, 5-2 Oklahoma City.
Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Oh, good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Schroeder outside. DeRozan inside.
As DeRozan will take a shot. He gets it in, and a foul on Jalen Williams. And now the Kings have a chance for a 3-point play.
That one on Williams. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Here's that free throw, and it's good, and the Kings tied the game at 5.
MVP and SGA and all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like
There's
this,
Williams for 3, missed. Sabonis with the rebound, over to DeRozan. Final mean between the Kings and the Thunder.
Back to DeRozan. Gives over George.
DeRozan for 2, miss. Rebound by Hardenstein.
Have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Williams, that's good.
And right
Williams
there,
gets it in. Thunder up
taking
7-5
on
here in the
entire
first.
defense. He does not back down.
Here's DeRozan. Count it.
DeRozan for 2 is in. Ties it up at
Well,
7.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Williams. He had 25 points.
Hardenstein gets it in for 2 points, and Thunder up 9-7.
Fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Schroeder finds Levine.
And Levine slams it down.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA with Williams out of Holmgren. So Hardenstein, who takes it 2, it's in. Thunder up 11-9.
To their games. That's what Hartenstein has done, including with his jump shot.
At the elbow, Murray. Pass to DeRozan.
To DeRozan.
Back to Murray. Outside, Levine.
Levine. Gonna take a shot, and nope, it's a shot clock.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Now Williams.
SGA for 3, it's in. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball for SGA. 14-9 Oklahoma City.
His hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Sabonis' screen on Williams. Up top, DeRozan. He's guarded by Williams. And DeRozan kicks it over to Schroeder.
Schroeder for 3, that's missed. Rebound by Hardenstein.
The Thunder leading by 5. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner.
SGA. Holmgren for 3, that's missed. Rebound by Williams to Hardenstein.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's somebody I'm going to be guarding very soon in my NBA career mode. And 2 points for the Thunder by SGA, 69 OKC. Halfway through the first.
To jump out to this lead.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknall and I were able to chat. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so
Schroeder for 3, it's in. 3-pointer for the Kings, 16-12 OKC.
At all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. The Kings trail by 4.
There's DeRozan.
He's guarded by Williams. DeRozan against Williams.
DeRozan for 2, it's missed. He gets his own rebound and scored. He missed it the first time, got his own rebound, and it's 16-14 OKC. Well, make that 18-14 by Hardenstein slamming it down.
Really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And we're going to get some substitutions here for OKC, and there's a timeout for Sacramento.
Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road.
Kings won last night against the Spurs. Final meeting between these two here in Oklahoma City. Final meeting of the series between these two. OKC, no matter what happens, win the season series against the Kings.
checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Then for the Kings, Monk's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Keon Ellis.
Yep, Malik Monk will check in for Zach LaVine.
Ellis dishes to Murray.
Murray has the ball.
Pass to DeRozan.
To DeRozan.
On the clock.
DeRozan for 2, it's missed. Rebound for the Thunder by Caruso.
And it's SGA in the corner. The 11-footer. At this
That shot was missed. Sabonis with the rebound to Ellis.
DeRozan in the corner. Here's Ellis. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside DeRozan.
DeRozan for 3, miss. Holmgren gets the rebound.
Tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Holmgren.
And Holmgren gets it slammed down.
Attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Ellis finds DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan.
Sabonis will slam it down. 20-16 Oklahoma City.
And throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's SGA. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Holmgren in the post.
Holmgren
Sabonis is there.
Takes a 2, it's in. Thunder up 22-16.
The Kings trail by 6. DeRozan scanning the floor. Sabonis kicks to Monk. Three-pointer.
3 was missed. Holmgren gets the rebound over to SGA.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good
SGA takes a 2, it's missed. Rebound.
To what they do best.
They were so precise
By
with their
Malik Monk.
execution. They didn't make many mistakes.
Monk will
on
get
either
2
end.
points in.
Took the crowd out of the
22-18
game.
Oklahoma City.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard.
And timeout for Oklahoma City.
From inside.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Sacramento making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Sharch comes in for Murray. And Levine subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. .153 left to play in the first.
Yep. First quarter.
Wallace outside.
Jason Wallace for 3, that's missed. Thorber with the rebound and slams it in. It's 24-18 Oklahoma City.
Everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Now here's Levine. Boy, that win the other night
Zach
against
LaVine.
the Spurs, another guy who really showed up to play. Just
Ellis
time
for
on the clock.
3,
Ellis
that's
can't get
missed.
it to go.
Rebound by
And
Williams.
Williams now, he'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game.
Thunder will take on the Utah Jazz later tonight. That game will start at 7 p.m. out in Salt Lake City at the Delta Center. Well, we just got done having Saturday night's main event over there.
Monk against Wallace.
As Monk will score for the Kings, and it's 6
Guys,
points.
they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Monk will get a steal to Zach LaVine. Monk for 3, missed.
The Thunder leading by 6. Wallace, the pass to Williams.
Kings couldn't capitalize on that turnover.
The shot clock and game clock. Pulls it from 20.
Here's a 2 that was missed. Monk will get the rebound over to LaVine.
Against LaVine.
Starrick. And it's stolen by the Thunder. He really should have took that shot.
Just 3 on the clock, and the layup is good.
And that shot is good for J. Will, and now it's an 8-point Thunder lead. That's how we end the first.
He does not lack for confidence.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
These guys have
Jason
been
Wallace takes a 3 to start second. Missed rebound by the
getting
Kings.
themselves to the basket.
And Ellis will just make it 2 easy points. Kings on the board in the second quarter, 28-22.
High percentage looks.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. You got Drew Eubanks. Dario Saric is out there with LaVine. And there's Monk. And it's Ellis at the 1. 6 on the shot clock.
Russo for 3, that's missed. Rebound by Eubanks
Really need to
to
take
Zach
advantage
LaVine.
of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
So Greg, in the
Malik
offseason,
Monk,
the Kings
LaVine
made
over to
a priority
Eubanks.
to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead.
Sark for 3, that's missed. Rebound by Williams.
On the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Now, let's
And
take a minute to talk to Andy LaForce courtside.
J. Will, 10 points for him as he gets 2 points. Thunder up 30-22.
I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here.
As Wiggins will get the rebound, missed shot for the Kings.
Kevin, back to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Caruso. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric.
Eubanks to Monk. After the miss for the Thunder.
Pass to LaVine for 3.
LaVine for 3, missed.
By Oklahoma City. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jam. And will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Williams dishes to Williams.
It's also a part of the Emerald NBA Cup.
Back to Williams. Shoots it. And he
Shot
can't
missed,
extend the lead
rebound
to
by
double digits.
Ellis.
Ellis finds Monk. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes. into the
Eubanks
second
will
quarter.
get the dunk.
That's a great
3:24
look. His teammate
Oklahoma
was on
City.
the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. Now here's Caruso. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. Over in the corner, Williams.
Here's a 3, that's made. Cha-ching a Thunder money ball for Caruso. Timeout for Sacramento.
He's for himself and really made the most of it.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Final meeting between Kings and Thunder. Thunder will win the season series no matter what the result is today.
For the Thunder, Chang comes in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Aaron Wiggins. The Kings also at the sub. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Ellis.
We're back into the game.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Sweet move.
Zach Levine dunks it down.
Yes, the
33-26 OKC.
Pass to Chang. Now Williams. Here's Wallace.
Wallace has the ball. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. And judging a Thunder money ball for Casey Wallace. 10-point lead for the Thunder.
Oklahoma City. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Eubanks, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Eubanks slams it down, 38-26 or 36-28 OKC.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Wallace. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. A wide open look here.
There's
for
a
Caruso.
three that's missed.
The three-pointer, no good. The Kings trail by 8. Schroeder outside. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event?
Monk will take a three. It's missed. Rebound by the Thunder.
I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think
Sark gets a rebound, Thunder
I got to
miss.
shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks.
Two was missed by Schroeder. Rebound by the Thunder.
After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. And Chang kicks to Williams.
And there's a 2 there, and the Thunder lead back up to 10. Timeout for Sacramento.
He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Martinstein's checked in for Chang. Chad Holmgren comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Charlotte.
There's the inbound, and we're back underway.
Up for Sacramento. Trailing by 10. Up next for him,
Levine for 3, missed. Rebound by Holmgren.
That would be the 4th of the string of 5.
Luke Dort.
We know about Holmgren's
Hardenstein slams it down. OKC up 40-28.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Here's DeRozan. The Thunder making the shot. From deep.
DeRozan for three, missed. Rebound by Hardenstein.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, he has a thin frame, but he has wiry strength. Strong finish by Holmgren.
Now, here's Monk. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Dort over to SGA.
Outside Williams. That's the
Williams for three, missed. Rebound by Schroeder.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder.
There's a three that's missed.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's
Holmgren for three to take a Thunder money ball. Chet Holmgren has made it 45-28 OKC.
Got his third assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Sabonis finds Levine. From outside the arc.
There's a three that's missed.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
SGA on the wing. And
Shots missed. Rebound by Sabonis.
The Kings trail by 17. And here's DeRozan. He's got 7. Pass to Schroeder from downtown. Hits the three-point
And it's
bomb.
good for Schroeder.
Schroeder's got 6.
45-31
Oh, that's a
OKC.
terrific dime from DeRozan. And this is
Timeout,
guys
Thunder.
enjoy playing with.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for Sacramento. Ellis is checked in. Sacramento on defense. It's a 14-point game.
SGA has it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. SGA kicks the door.
Dort for three. In Chichinga Thunder my ball. 48-31 Oklahoma City.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Kings trail by 17. Monk outside. Pass to DeRozan. Nobody near
Schroeder for three.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer
Holmgren gets the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
Holmgren snapped it down. OKC up 50-31.
See Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for
So the bucket and the foul for Sabonis.
Part of the reason they're down is that they haven't
50-33, or could be 50-34 if Sabonis makes the free throw.
For Sabonis, they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker. One shot.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Dean comes in for Keon Ellis. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Now, here's
SGA over to Wallace.
He's got five to shoot.
Holmgren for three, that's missed. So Bonus will get the rebound.
He thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Schroeder. Murray outside. Outside, Levine. Puts up a three. Sinks the
There's a three for Levine. It's in. 50-37 OKC. 2 minutes left to go in that.
That home run play.
Pass to Holmgren.
Holmgren for three. It's in. Cha-ching, the Thunder money ball for Chet Holmgren. 53-37 OKC.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 16. Murray outside. Here's DeRozan, defended by Dort. With the fadeaway. And it's DeRozan missing. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here's Holmgren. 16 points for him. And a wide open
There's a three that's missed. Bonus will get the rebound over to Schroeder.
Game for him with his shooting.
Levine.
Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Schroeder dishes to Murray.
Murray should have took that shot.
Bean
for three. It's rebound by SGA.
Oklahoma City leading by 16 to the inside. Holmgren. And he drops in the layup.
Two is in. 55-37.
Now in this quarter.
Holmgren picking up the piece.
Have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Levine.
Levine for three. Miss. Murray with the rebound. Schroeder for three. Miss.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
1 second separating the shot clock in game time.
SGA gets it in. It's a 20-point deficit
Makes
for the
Gilgeous
Kings.
Alexander an elite talent. One of the best offensive players in this league.
Here's DeRozan. Shooting
Bucket. It's going to be missed, but Dort will get the foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Free throws at the line coming up for DeMar DeRozan, former champion. His free throw was good.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Both free throws good.
Second one is good. 57-39 OKC. That is how we enter halftime.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really liked were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq.
Miles Turner's out for the Bucks.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
When you can dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs
As we're underway in the second
to his
half.
side. And it's Williams at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
Murray gets the rebound.
The Kings trail by 18. Outside DeRozan. Trying to break that ice cold
DeRozan
streak.
takes
And
2
it's
points.
good on
It's
the
in.
layup.
57-41 OKC. 11 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Holmgren.
With SGA.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Schroeder. 5 on the clock. SGA with
He'll
the
take
bucket.
2 points of his own. It's back up to an 18-point Thunder
There's a
lead.
pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to DeRozan. Over Williams. And
There's a
it's
2.
DeRozan
That's
missing.
missed. Rebound
The
by
Thunder lead
Holmgren.
by 18. Fouled,
Bucket
and
and the foul. DeRozan will get the foul.
And converting through contact. Williams
And Jay
is a
Will gets the 2
competitive guy who
points.
is
He'll
not
look to make it a
gonna shy away.
3-point play
Tim, how in the world
and try to
did
extend
Jalen
Thunder's
Williams
lead.
fall
That's
into
currently at
Thunder's lap with the 12 pick
61-41.
back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that
There's
organization.
a free throw
My
for
goodness.
Williams. It's good. First free throws for OKC tonight.
Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Now here's Levine. 7 points in the game.
And Levine shot, but it's a shot clock violation. He was looking for a foul, and he's not going to get one.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true
you look at
shooting
Chet
percentage.
Holmgren's
It's been a
stuff.
steady drop in his last 5 games.
I actually have Thunder and Jazz off Monday. We'll do Monday.
That feel back.
And now let's send it over to
Have a
our
game 2 of the Emerald
reporter, Alan
NBA
LaForge.
Cup from Delta Center as Jay Will gets a 3. It's missed. Hardenstein with a rebound to Holmgren for 3. That's also missed. Sabonis with the rebound to Zach Levine, the former Chicago Bull. He takes a 2. It's in. 62-43 OKC
In
lead.
the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the
We're also
shot
getting
from
closer
Zach
to
Levine.
the next game Sean and I are going to do, which is the Dallas Mavericks here in Oklahoma City.
It's Williams.
I bet Senor's looking forward to calling because we brought him a nice little Texas-Oklahoma barbecue we're going to have together at the score table. The Kings call a timeout.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you
And
enjoy
yes, I
playing
made sure
in
Sean
this
joins me
environment?
for those games.
I'm lacing up my kicks.
But the final meeting of the year between
have been a lot of fun.
the Thunder and the Mavs is going to be towards the end of the season. So that's a very long wait for Senor, Sean, and myself. But if we are in the playoffs, we will be calling the playoff games nevertheless. It'll be only the second meeting between Oklahoma City and Dallas. Of course, the Dallas Mavericks was the only team, that's the only team today who's beaten the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, we have a break in the action. Now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. Fourth, the Kings.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Outside, Levine.
Levine has the ball.
Outside, Sabonis.
Sabonis to DeMar
Shot clock at
DeRozan.
6. Williams against DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor.
8 rebounds. Dort will miss. Rebound for the Kings. That's
And so
number
it's
22
DeRozan
for them
who'll bring it up
tonight.
for the Sacramento Kings. Shooter kicks to Sabonis.
We're just probably going to have it.
Puts it up from
As
12.
Levine will take a
And
2.
once
That's
again
going to be
off the mark
missed.
by
Rebound for the
Sacramento.
Thunder.
The Thunder leading by 21. Holmgren outside. Door to screen on Murray. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And the ball out of play.
And out of bounds, and it's going Kings ball. So that was a bad turnover
for Jalen
for the
Williams.
Thunder.
Averaging 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 6.
Schroeder's got 6.
Levine
My
with it.
sheet just came up.
For the 3.
Levine for 3.
Thunder
Missed.
with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie.
Holmgren takes a 2. It's in. Thunder up 66-43.
That is the 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Levine feeling it out a bit. Schroeder outside.
That 3 is missed.
By Sacramento.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason.
And Dort slams it in.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And denied. He sends it right
And that was a block shot. Was looking for a foul. He's not going to get
tries
one.
the spin move. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. And it's
There's a 2
Sacramento
miss.
with the
Rebound by Zach
The
Levine.
defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
In the corner, Murray with it.
Murray for 3. Miss. Rebound by Hardenstein.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
That's a 2. 70-43 Oklahoma City.
It comes from a lot of layups and dunks.
Sacramento falling apart.
DeRozan against Williams. Looking to get back on track here. Sabonis kicks to Levine. Kept alive.
Miss. Rebound and in. 70-45 on 2 points for Domantas Sabonis.
Hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Floats it up for Hartenstein.
And it's missed. As the Kings get it.
To DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan will slam it down. Timeout Thunder.
Take care of the ball, fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Outside, Torch. Back to SGA. Pass to Williams. Latrey. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Three-pointer, Chichinga Thunder, Moneyball, 73-47, Oklahoma City.
Fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Levine. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
And how about the numbers here for Gilgeous-Alexander? First in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got, because he's coming after you. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Alex Caruso is checked in for Hartenstein.
Number 9, Alex Caruso.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 16-6 run. Holmgren finds SGA. Fires the three. Holmgren can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Nice dunk for Zach Levine, 73-49 OKC.
Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Pass to Holmgren. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Monk outside. Outside DeRozan. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Williams dishes to Wallace. Misses the three.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside Levine. There's the triple.
As Levine will take a three, that's missed.
Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Good on the three-point shot. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
DeRozan inside. Defended by Caruso. Levine can't
That
hit.
was missed.
Oklahoma City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And, Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
Kings shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Back to Monk. To stop the drought, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the basket by SGA.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's got 9. Here's Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's 13 points for Zach Levine.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Down low, here's Sabonis, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long, 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Off target from three-point range. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. That one good for 2. DeRozan's got 15.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
To the paint. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Outside DeRozan. The fadeaway, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got Dennis Schroeder, Malik Monk out there with Sharp. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Ellis, and at the two.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Schroeder against Wallace. Here's Sorber, back to Wallace. Clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Over to the left wing. Now Schroeder. Monk outside. And here's Ellis for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's Joe on the wing. Pass to Wallace. Wiggins against Saric. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Monk outside. Now Sabonis. Misses from close range. Joe with it. Working on Ellis. Joe, good.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Ellis kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Saric. On the wing, Monk. Driving in. Kicks it out to Ellis. Over Joe. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Wallace looking for an opening. Puts it up from 12. Saric grabs the board. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Ellis. Schroeder outside. Over Wallace. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Ellis. Ellis has got his third assist on the night. And here's Wiggins. Wallace with the screen on Saric. Takes the three. That shot off. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Monk outside. Pass to Saric. Takes a three. Sorber with the rebound. Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Wallace the pass to Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Here's Sorber. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Wallace. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Sabonis, and here's Ellis for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Higgins outside. Here's Wallace. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Kings moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. Sorber with the rebound.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Wiggins with the bounce pass. Caruso looking for an opening. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Monk for three. Sacramento again missing. And here are the Thunder now. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Wallace from past the arc. Monk grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Schroeder outside. Back to Monk. Now Sabonis. "14 feet away." Rebounded by Joe. Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Sorber. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Ellis. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Then for the Kings, Keegan Murray's checked in for Saric. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And Levine subbed in for Ellis. Murray against Wiggins. Wallace outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Back to Levine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half. Caruso, a screen on Murray. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. And the Thunder another three.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Inside. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Now, here's Monk. Outside, Levine. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Joe. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Joe's got 4 points this quarter.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Murray for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Caruso's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wallace from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. Now, here's Monk. On the wing, Levine. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Levine for three, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists now tonight. Caruso up top, DeRozan defending. Here's Wallace. Up and in on the layup. And that's now 18 points for Wallace.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside, Levine. Back them up. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. No good on the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Williams finds Joe. Now Wallace. Here's Caruso. And the three off target. 1:31 left in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Now here's Wallace. Williams, a screen on Sabonis. Plenty of daylight on that.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Here's DeRozan, the three. Rebound by Williams. Monk against Wallace. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
117-68 the final. That was a butt whipping.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the end.
We begin the Whataburger post-game report. As you look at the final numbers, Chet Holmgren is the player of the game. SGA, a season-low 13 points. A.J. Mitchell and Nikola Topic did not play for the Thunder. And there's the rest of your stats for the Kings. And all of that. So, yep, as we get ready to continue on with our show. As for the Thunder, Friends, the OKC Blue, they did not play, so they will be back in action very soon. Around the rest of the NBA organizations, as we wrap up the Whataburger postgame report, Cavaliers beat the Rockets 136-114, 121-97 win for the Pacers over the Hornets. Warriors cool off the Heat 103-96. Raptors over the Sixers 119-115, 127-95 in. for the T-Wolves over the Wizards. Nuggets beat the Pelicans 131-101. You already know what happened with the Thunder. Dallas Mavericks beat the Knickerbockers 114-113. Bulls destroyed the Blazers 131-85. Clippers beat the Magic 135-108. Kings beat the Grizzlies 137-127. Sixers over the Bucks 123-120. And then the Hawks beat the Spurs 112-106. So standing-wise, going into our next deal, as you look, we'll start at the East. The Knicks are in first place, 12-2. Celtics 11-4, 9-6. And the rest of the East, down at the bottom, Washington 3-11 on the board as far as that's concerned. For the West, Dallas Mavericks in first place, still undefeated. Oklahoma City second at 15-1. T-Wolves, Clippers, Kings, Nuggets, Warriors, Suns, Spurs, Pelicans, Blazers, Lakers, Rockets, Jazz, and poor Memphis Grizzlies. But hey, at least they got that one win on the board. But they're in 15th place with the worst record by far. We invite you to join us on Monday as the Thunder will take on the Utah Jazz, the second game of the Emerald Cup. Thunder is 1-0. I believe the Jazz are 0-1. While we've wrapped up the season series with the Kings, we've begun the season series with the Utah Jazz. It'll be at the Delta Center. It is our only road game before we have a 3-game homestand for Oklahoma City, as they will take on Portland as far as that is concerned. So we will start off with the YouTuber from 11:30 to 7. Tip-off will be at 7:30 out in Salt Lake City at the Delta Center. Our pregame that will be when we will start our pregame coverage so far. And now for our studio engineer, that is the YouTuber. I'm Dean DeVos. Thank you for joining me and saying good night from downtown Oklahoma City at the Paycom Center with the final. The Thunder destroyed the Kings 117-68. Coming up next, we'll rejoin the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming already in progress. We'll talk to you on Monday. You've been listening to Thunder Basketball on WWLS, the Sports Animal.